All right, so I just want to start off by introducing my mentor for this project. His name is Christian Bishop. He's a very young guy, but is has wisdom beyond his age, especially as a musician and in sound engineering. He's, responsible pretty much for everything that you're gonna hear in the upcoming videos at his church. We met back in April of 2021, but I really got the chance to connect with him after a concert in May of 2022. Really nice guy, like I said, has knowledge beyond his years and has really helped me out tremendously throughout this entire project. This is me at Christian's church, messing around with the mixer on the top balcony that they use for the sanctuary. As you can see, it's very advanced. It's got lots of waves, just lots of things. This mixer is actually automatic. I have another clip that'll show you just with the click of a button, you're really just telling the mixer what to do. And not to get you confused, this is actually a separate room just around the corner from that mixer that you saw previous to this. It actually is the mixer that they use for the live stream. Um, Actually, the same kind of mixer as you can see. Here, Christian's just showing me how the mixer is actually automatic. They already have the settings that they want, and just with the click of a button, if they want to switch to a different mode, get a different sound on the live stream, they just simply click a button, and it goes to that setting. And
So
then this
this is the
video is
mixer
just
that we
actually
use.
explaining how we use the mixer at our church, what the different buttons and knobs do, and everything like that. This is actually a video from my church on a Sunday morning, just giving you a little placement of where I place my speakers at. As you can see, very different setting. We hope to be as fortunate, to afford more technological things, more advanced technological things, but we're working with what we have right now. Working as a sound engineer, you're not going to work in the same place all the time, so it's good to have knowledge and a good ear to actually know the tone of the room, be able to read a room and see what's best for that room and get the right sound. This is actually a ballroom around the corner from the room that you saw at my church. We've been in this room quite a few times, as I explained in the video. It's just a very different setting and a very different raw sound in the room, and I'll explain that.
We've actually been in this room many times. It's got a lot more echo, as you can hear as I stomp my foot. So the setting of the placement of the speakers will definitely be a lot different in here, more coming from the stage because we don't want as much echo around the room.
I was quite surprised at the amount of speakers and just the sound system overall of this church. It's quite a beauty. It's definitely amazing. I was really amazed at this. These are actually called monitor systems for personal mixers. They allow the musicians to talk to each other through what we call talkback mics. You don't want, conversations to be heard in the audience. So these systems actually allow the musicians to talk to each other through their personal mixers. It's a lot of different settings on the mixers. The buttons at the bottom, the little pads, you can just click those to actually decide which one you would like to turn up if something may be too low.
Uh, Nine would be like all the background.
All right, obviously these are the drums. Very different from mine. As you can see, they're mic'd up. Um, the reason that they're mic'd up is because they actually are in the house, and what I mean by that is the mics that you see that are over the drum heads actually are heard in the house through a mix. So it's the same thing that you would hear from a live stream. You're getting in the audience through the actual speakers, and they sound really good after the mixing and mastering. I have a little clip that I'll put in the video. Um, The reason for this drum shield that you're looking at, you're probably wondering what this clear thing is. It actually allows you to control the volume, because if you had the drums mic'd up and you didn't have a drum shield to control the volume, you would be hearing the raw drums and the mix through the speakers, which just wouldn't be a good sound overall. All right, so this would be an example of just raw audio through the microphone and without the drums actually being mic'd up. So the same thing that you're hearing is the same thing that the audience is hearing. There's no mix, there's no microphones hooked up to the drums to make them come through speakers or anything. So I've talked about hearing the drums through the speakers, and I'm just actually going to just display this video to actually show you what they sound like through the speakers from the audience. And if you ever watch their live stream, that's exactly what they sound like through the live stream. And I feel like as a sound engineer, you want to have the closest sound through the live stream as to what you're actually hearing in person. So I think Christian did a really nice job with that mixing and mastering for the audience. All right, so I actually want to display just a little version of how you can save files and stay organized in your on your tabs and keep tabs on everything in sound engineering. So some people on their Instagram page actually have links to different tracks and things you can play to. They just have it in the description below. As you can see, as I click this link, pops up, takes me to a new page. I already actually have an account with the Dropbox app, or I believe you can save it to your device. But I'm going to continue on website because that's how you actually access the tracks. So let's say I just want to save this first one here. You can actually preview it, before you actually save it to your Dropbox or your device. I'm just going to click here and I'm going to say copy link. So after I copy my link, I actually want to go to the Dropbox app. And I want to click this little blue plus sign here. And I want to choose create or upload file. I want to say text file because I'm actually going to copy and paste the link. So as you can see there, the link is pasted. And I want to just click create. Now it's going to say untitled right now. You can choose to name it something else, but I actually just want to click this blue link right here. And that is actually how you access it in the Dropbox.
3.
As you can see it playing. All right, and I just want to click save to my Dropbox. And you can already see it's in Shed Music. And I just want to click save. And there we have it. I'm able to access it now, and you can actually delete the one that's untitled because it saves as a new file. And there it is right here.
1, 2, 3.
That's how it's done.